with you, Memphis XLRA, coming at you with 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Every day for 100 days. We duel with a different deck every single day. Today we're taking a look at a fan request for Shaddolls, so I figured I'd go whole hog into it. So we've got ourselves what I like to call Invoked Mekk-knight Shaddolls, which is a deck that combines the best elements of all three of these archetypes. We've got Swarming, we've got Lockdown, we've got Fusion at the wazoo, a whole bunch of different fusion monsters. And we're just going to have ourselves a good old fun time with today's deck, just completely annihilating our opponents with our overpowered monsters. Big shout out to Mr. Libra October, who suggested we do Shaddolls today. And so let's go ahead and get ourselves started with today's deck and today's duels. And we have ourselves a good time. Let's get started. Alright, you got our first opponent. Trying to go second just for Mekk-Knight's sake. Let's see what we got. Hey, we got some Mekk-Knights, got some Shaddolls. We'll see how it goes, you know, because, well, I do have a Mekk-Knight here. He's not the purpley one, and I don't have my fusion spells. But regardless, we're up against Dinosaurs, which is another very combo-y deck, so this ought to be a good back and forth, so long as I can get my own combo pieces going. Let's see, so now he's going to go ahead, add Miscellaneousaurus. Pretty standard stuff, Miscellaneousaurus gets dumped. No? I guess he wants to save it. Interesting. Sadly can't summon Mekk-Knights, but I've got Invocation. This will allow me to fusion a fusion monster. And I can fuse whatever I please. In this situation, I'm going to go for Winda. For the sole reason that let's see, target a spell trap. Yeah, let's do that. Let's summon out old Winda. This will limit his special summons. My monsters will go off. I'm going to go ahead and go for Dragon, Squamata in that order. Dragon will pop his set card, so if it's something nasty, it'll get rid of it right away. And Squamata here, oh, well, Squamata's getting negated, but sad but true. Sad but true. So I'm going to go ahead and set this here chicken, and let's go ahead and beat over the Overraptor. That way the Overraptor is no longer on the board. I don't want him to have this thing around if I can help it. He can start way too many combos with it. So yeah, there's a decent enough start. I would have liked to have Squamata jump a card, but, you know, at the very least I was able to get rid of that Solemn. That's a good thing. That in itself is a good thing. Why do you not have full extra deck, I wonder? Interesting. Only 9 cards. They must be very powerful cards. So yeah, now that I've got Winda on the board, it can't be destroyed by card effects, and both of us can only special summon once per turn. Now, this does limit us a bit. But he had his one-off Pancratops. You son of a gun. He's a son of a gun, what can I say? Because then this can just punch my Winda. That's sad. It's sad, because I was just about to go on this spiel about how this is a really nice lockdown card. And then he's just like, oh yeah, I've got Pancratops. Yes, he does. Yeah, alright, so now he's got his Pancratops, he's going to beat over Winda. Winda would get me a Shaddoll spell trap back, but I don't obviously have one in my graveyard at the moment. So I'm just going to have to... Why did you do that? He just triggered Pancratops' effect. That won't work on Winda. He wanted to get rid of Falco. I don't know why, but he did, because Falco can just set itself face down again when it's sent from field to grave by card effect. Or by, it's anytime. Anytime sent to graveyard by card effect, Falco goes off. Sadly, though, he only gets one effect per turn. That must have been his, I guess that was his plan. Kind of a bad way to do it, my dude. You should have attacked Winda first. Yeah, he should have destroyed Winda, then tributed this to get rid of Falco. I don't know why he did that, but he did. Rather unusual, but whatever. Whatever, dude. That's what you wanted to do. That's what you did. See, I've got the wrong stuff in hand at the moment, but at the very least, I've still got Winda. As long as I've got Winda on the board, I'm reducing his ability to do stuff. Presuming he doesn't get Superconductor in his hand. If that happens, well, frankly, we're dead. But if he doesn't have it, we're still okay. You know, because he's got nothing at the moment. Alright. Where are these Mekk-Knights? Where are my cards? I need a spell trap. If I had a spell trap, I could summon these. Unfortunately, I don't have one at the moment, because basically what these do, 2 cards in the same column, I could special summon these. So if I had a spell trap, I could special summon Jackie the Purple Nightfall, banish it, get my purple clips, he could move over, and then I could summon another monster. That's how nice that is. But I need a spell trap. Any spell trap will do. I legit don't care. Well, I don't want the field spell. But I could use the field spell too. That's the thing. Alright, Petite Pterodon. Destroyed by card effects, enter grave. Okay. And then Miscellaneous Hottest is going to get a monster out. Yep. It's going to get that Oviraptor. But the thing is, you can only special summon once per turn. So, Petite Pterodon is not going to Tyranno Infinity. Was not expecting Tyranno Infinity, not going to lie. Not going to lie, I was thinking, I saw this and I was thinking, oh, he's going to go for Soul Eating over Raptor. But no, he went for Tyranno Infinity. Nice spicy tech card. That's 1,000 attack for every banished Dinosaur. He also banished Falco for some bizarre reason. I don't know why, but he did. Alright, well, the same rule applies. If I can draw a spell trap, I can start doing Mekk-Knight things. And if I can do Mekk-Knight things, I have a chance of getting around this, but not especially. Oh, yeah, sure, let's get another Mekk-Knight card, alright. Now my deck's screwing with me. I run a couple of these for searches and a couple of these for more searches. Why are they all in my hand at once? Okay. This is not an issue. It's a slight issue, but it's not an issue right now. I've still got a 2,000 point lead. All I need is a spell trap. You know, he's going to keep poking me with a baby. But this thing only works when destroyed by card effect. So if I destroy it in battle, it won't do anything. That's the thing. Okay, so now... Alright, Alistair does. Alistair will work. Alright. Let's go ahead and summon Alistair the Invoker. At the very least, he can beat over Petite Pterodon, so... Yeah, I had the feeling he was going to do that. I had a feeling. But I'm still going to destroy this Petite Pterodon. It's not going to have its effect go off, so that's a good thing. Alright, so that's how you want to play it? Fine, there you go. I've beaten over you with a wizard. You didn't let me get my spell, because that spell would have been nice, man. Because I would have said it. I would have summoned this and done all my... I would have done all my Mekk-Knight stuff. But no. No, I'm not allowed. That's the one bad thing about Mekk-Knights. They do rely on your opponent having stuff. Because you have to have 2 cards in the same column to special summon these. Alright, Invocation. I can live with Invocation. Let's go for Invocation. I'm going to go ahead and I can summon a whole lot of different stuff. I'm going to go for Mekk-knight. I want to summon Mekk-knight because Mekk-knight is nice. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get Mekk-knight out here. Mekk-knight can negate anything by discarding a card of the same type. That's exactly what I'm going to do. That's why I've got all these monsters in my hand. It's so I can negate his monster's effects. So let's go ahead and attack with Mekk-knight. I could discard Alistair for 1,000 boost, but I'm not going to do that. I'd rather save Alistair in case I need him. So, it's all going to be up to my opponent. Let's see what he's got. If he's got something, we're dead. Well, it depends. If he's got, like, Super Tyranno, then Mekk-knight won't be able to do anything about that. Or, conversely, he has a Kaiju. You little rat. And he gave me this darn token. How dare you? I don't want no tokens. I don't want no Raigekis. But that's the thing. Can he protect the token right now? Yes, he can. He destroyed Oviraptor. I don't know why, but he did. I don't know why he destroyed Oviraptor. He should have destroyed something else. Alright. Well, this is not an issue. I've got super polymerization, and I can just normal summon a whole bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead for Alistair one more time. Get my invocation. And go for invocation. I guess I'll go ahead and summon something new here. I'm going to go ahead and summon out my Shaddoll construct. And I get to draw a card and dump a card. Because that's what construct does. It dumps a Shaddoll. Let's go ahead and I'm going to dump the Trap God just because. And that ought to be game, because I've got plenty of attack points. So, there's a nice first duel. My opponent, little confused as to what he was trying to do sometimes, but, you know, that's the way the game plays sometimes. So, let's go ahead and call that a nice, good first win, and go for duel numero dos, and continue to show off our combos. Alright, our second opponent, once again trying to go second, because second is where we like to go. Losing usually means we'll be going second. I mean, sometimes you'll be going first because we're up against a go second deck as well. But in this case, we're good. All right, let's see what we got here. I can live with this hand. Although Traptrix, Memphis does not like the notion of going up against Traptrix. Not with this hand, that's for sure. Because they're all about their monsters blowing up stuff. All right, let's see here. All depends on what he's got set. I'm going to have to go nice and simple. And if it works, we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and summon Alistair the Invoker. Mr. Alistair here. And I will do nothing. Because I'm not going to risk him playing one of these traps. Not if I can help it. Not if I can help it, Sonny Jim. Ah, but he had the floodgate trap hole. Gosh darn it. He had and Imperial. Well, if he's going to play that, I might as well play a memory right now. Don't have a reason not to. Alright. So now I'm going to go ahead and summon out the purple guy. Yep, he's stopped all the spell traps. But I can use my purple guy right here. Last-ditch effort of my spell cards. In order to get another monster. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Freaking Traptrix, man. It's not even hat. It's just Traptrix. Well. One good thing I have is Alistair here, although now I can't fuse. That's the problem. Without fusion, I can't do much. That's the sad bit. Alright, well. Set a card there. You can't play that right now. I've got another Mekk-Knight. So I'm going to go ahead and special summon Blue Boy here. Blue Boy here will allow me to add another Mekk-Knight. Equal to the it's equal to the number of cards he has in his column. So basically I get one. Alright, well. Sad but true. I could go for Mekk-Knight Boy. And I am going to do that. I'm going to do that right now. I got my Mekk-Knight Morning Star. I can discard a card to add a one of my World Legacy things. I got to discard my Purple Boy, but that's fine. I get Purple and Indigo mixed up a bit. But it's fine. I've got my trap card that revives the monster. My World Legacy Secret. Doesn't really matter where I put this. I'll put it here in case impermanence. This could still be impermanence. That is true. And still got battle phase, baby. You think you were gonna stop all of my things, man? Oh, my man, you is wrong. Because now it's time for me to get rid of your Mermello. I could get rid of Sarah, but then you'll just make another one. I'm gonna get rid of the other card. Alrighty. So now we're set. I've got my Morning Star. This prevents him from destroying monsters in different columns. And I don't take damage from battles involving monsters in different columns. Granted, it's only the Mekk-Knights, but that works just fine. So he's going to be doing that, and I'm going to be playing my depths here. So I am going to bring back the Purpley Boy. I shall bring back my Cobalt. There you go. I'm going to put it, doesn't really matter where, I'll put it right here. And I'm not going to use its effect, otherwise this hole would be live. Alright, sadly I've drawn it to Shaddoll Fusion, because that doesn't do anything at the moment, let me tell you. Set Squamata. I can't do anything with Alistair no more. And let's go for Battle Phase. I'm just going to go straight for Battle Phase. I don't have a reason to not do that. So, yeah, now he's going to be taking a lot of damage. And I've managed to get around the not trick stars, but Traptrix. I've managed to get around them for now, and that's a good thing. If I can get it, once you get around the initial Traptrix stuff, you're pretty set, because they don't have very good recovery, let me tell you something about that. I've played me some Traptrix before. I've played Traptrix, Hand, all sorts of Traptrix stuff. I know. Although Hand, I suppose, or Hat, I can't talk. Hat's deck is pretty much the premier Traptrix build, but this is more of a trolley version I'm seeing here. He's probably regretting his Imperial Order now, because it's costing him life every turn. He surrendered. Alrighty. Oh, there you go, guys. That is what you call... What do you call it again? It's what you call performance under pressure. You know, we had an instance where we needed a spell, and we played that spell, and it counted for more than his traps. So let's go for duel number 3, and continue to use our deck to the fullest of its abilities, despite our opponent's best efforts. Alright, our third opponent, going second as we like to do. Opening hand is very nice. Although I don't have an Ash Blossom, so I couldn't stop that. Couldn't stop that, unfortunately. But other than that, this is an alright opening hand. I've got a Shaddoll, I've got my Alistair, I've got an Invocation already. Looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty darn good. Let's go ahead and start out with Magical Meltdown. Because that way I get to search out my last Alistair. He doesn't know I have all 3 of these. But I do. You do, I do, America do. So I'm going to go ahead and get Invocation. Okay. Let's go ahead and play Invocation. And let's get Winda out here. Get Winda out here just because Winda is nice. You know, and then Falco will get to be special summoned face down. It's what he do. If I had another Shaddol in the graveyard, it'd be perfect, but I don't. So let's go ahead and beat over whatever this is. Find out what it is. Edge Imp Sabre. I see. I know it's pronounced Sabers, but I like to call it Sabre. Because it's fancy. I mean, look at those scissors. That's a fancy set of scissors. You cannot deny this. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and set this. And we should be good. You know, I like how this is setting up. I've got Falco already on the board and all that good stuff. I need a light monster to do stuff, but all in all, I like it. Well, but apparently, let's see. He's got that in his grave. And I could allow that, but I'm going to be like, no. I'm just going to be like, no. You put that thing on top of your deck, and therefore it is stuck there forever? So, we'll see what he's got. I mean, the Call by the Grave, I only have the 1. So it's an interesting thing. But here's the thing. He can only special summon once, since I've got Winda here. So long as I maintain Winda, I should be, in theory, just fine. You know, because this is one of them combo decks. And Winda is really painful to combo decks, because they like to summon more than once. So we'll see. He's got the Phantom Knights of freaking boots. I see. Very clever. Very clever indeed. He's going to take a small amount of damage in order to ensure that he gets that trap card. He's trying to get the Foggy Blade so that he can, you know, hit Winda, and then Winda won't be able to lock down his special summons. Very clever. He's got some set cards, that's for sure. Alright, World Legacy Secret. I don't need you right now. Not gonna lie, you're kind of in my way, my dude. And I could do that. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's start by going into battle phase, attacking with Winda. You know, we'll bait out his Foggy Blade. No, he did not. Is he waiting till my turn to do it? I don't know. It's actually rather strange. Let's see. Summon it face down. Let me think about this. I think I'll be alright. You know, alright's a relative term. I mean, he's got the Foggy Blade. I still don't know why he didn't hit me with the Foggy Blade. I guess he just wants to do it now on his turn. That's the only explanation I can give you. Alright, so now he's hit Winda with the Foggish Blade. So now he can't attack this, I can't attack this. And now he's open to do his combos. Yep, he's gonna send a Graph, Mala Branch of the Burning Abyss, boys. He's gonna summon out Mr. Darling Cobra. Darling will set him up with a fusion spell. You know, the usual works. The usual stuff. Nice thing about Secret, though, is that if he does get rid of Winda, I can just revive it with this, because this does work on Winda. It is a level 5 or higher monster. So it'd be really nice if he would get rid of Winda before going for his big guard. That would be pretty neat. That would be pretty neat, not going to lie, it would be pretty sweet. So the question is, what sort of fusion are you going for? I have bad feeling that it is something I will not like. He's got Super Poly. He also got rid of Scarm because of Graph. Add a level 3 Dark Fiend. Okay, interesting enough. Interesting indeed. Alright. He's certainly doing stuff. I cannot deny the fact that stuff is happening. The thing is, he's got 3 darks. If I had my Super Poly, things would be different. Because then I could fuse with all the monsters that are dark for my Trippy Man. But unfortunately, I do not have Super Poly at the moment. If I did... Oh, goodness. If I did. Alright, so now he's going to go for Super Poly. What's he going to fuse into? He's going to use at least one of my monsters. Possibly both. Possibly both. Nah, he has a Trippy Boy too. I figured as much. I figured that he'd have a Trippy Boy, and he has a Trippy Boy. Alright. Well, like I said, I could revive Window whenever I want, but at the moment, I'm good. Yeah, if I summon from extra deck, he can negate it and destroy it just the once. So, luckily, he's going to have to attack into Falco. Yes, sirree, indeed he do. But luckily, Falco's flip effect is going to allow me to get back Winda. So I get to set this back. And he can't do nothing about it with this thing. This thing's only got 500 attack points. So, let's see, 32. I'm just shy of winning off of that. I don't have another... If I had another Alistair in hand, which sadly at the moment I do not, I would be able to do so. So he gets that level 3 Dark Fiend except itself. What would it get? Tour Guide? Makes sense. Okay. Andvthe. Now it's our turn. Okay, Shaddoll Beastie Boy. Let me think about that. Let's go ahead and flip up our window. Actually, now I think about it, I can just beat over this thing. And I'm probably just going to do that. So let's go ahead and... Well, actually, I can beat over this whenever I want. So I'm just going to beat over this because it has less attack points. I'm going to beat over Sherbini, and then I'll be good. You know, he'll take 1,700 damage. You're going to pop your Shaddoll. Oh, you have Shaddoll Fusion too. Cool. Alright, that's cool. Fusion summon, but I don't want to do that right now. I'm just going to end my turn. I'm going to just end my turn, and I'll be good. You know, he's got this big old Predaplant, but Winda's back in town, so now he can only special summon once again. So long as I've got this Alistair, I'll be good, because when he goes to attack me with this, I can discard Alistair to boost my Winda by 1,000. Yep, you've got your monster back, and he's going to be able to dump another monster. Oh no, I forgot about Farfa! Okay. Well, this is not good. This is not good indeed. It's not good because now I gotta wait a turn for Winda to come back. I should have just destroyed the Trippy Man. But no, I was a fool. I was a foolish fop of a fool. I mean, granted, he can't get rid of these unless he, you know, links away Trippy. I mean, granted, he still might do that, and he did. He went for Appaloosa. I see. I still don't have anything in the grave that'll help me in this situation. But, it's still fine, because Winda will still come back. long as Winda comes back, I still have more than enough chance to get around all this. You know, I'll use Alistair on Winda, and he'll either negate it and still lose this monster, or he won't negate it, and I will just be fine. Ah, he's got the snake. I see, he's trying to do more combos. He's just trying to do more combos. He's trying to bring out Dante. But I'm guessing he's going to wait till battle phase is over first. He's waiting for the end of the battle phase, then to Dante. You know? Alright, so I'm going to be taking some damage. It's fine. Let him do his little baby damage now. Memphis is still good. Alright, so now Winda comes back. Yep. Yep, indeed. End the phase. Nope, we're good. Alright. Let the pain train begin. Let's go ahead and start with Alistair. Gonna go ahead and do that. Does he have anything other than darks? I don't think he does. Oh, hey, that actually worked. Sweet. Let's go ahead for Invocation, then. That's way I can fuse into... Let's see, Alistair and a fusion... and he surrendered right when I was about to do cool stuff. I was gonna summon Algades. Wow, that's unfortunate. But yeah, my opponent was done. I mean, I was just gonna win off of just attacking into Tour Guide, but I wanted to do something cool before the end of the duel. But regardless, there's our third win. Let's go for duel numero 4, and we'll see how this this deck turns out. Alright, our final opponent of the day. It's been a good day for the Shaddoll Mekk-Knight shicky-diggy that we're doing. Let's see if we'll end it out just as well. Let's see, I've got Super Poly, so that's nice. Where were you in the last duel, Super Poly? I could have used you. Not gonna lie, Super Poly's mostly in here to counter dark decks anyway. And Dark Magician is a dark deck, so hopefully this ought to work. Although, Eternal Soul will stop me from fusing with his Dark Magicians. Because that's how that works. Alright. So he's got the Dark Magic Circle, he's got the Fusion Spell, alright, alright. Going for Magician's Soul. Dumping a Magician, probably to summon out a Magician. What you gonna do? He just said he was gonna summon... Are you summoning this? You gonna summon it? You summon a Magician's Soul? Alright. I guess he wants to send some stuff to the grave to draw some more cards, yep. That is indeed what he is going to do. Alright. Getting rid of some of your excess to get some more cards, I see. One good thing, though, well, it used to be a good thing. You know, he had 2 cards in the same column. I could have summoned Blue Sky Man. Unfortunately, no longer able to do that. No, no longer. Alright, now it's our turn. It's our turn, and let's see what we've got here. I've got Alistair. Let's go ahead and go for Alistair. Go ahead and give that boy a try. Get me an invocation, please. I was very much appreciate. Okay, so we did have Eternal Soul. I figured as much. I figured if he had anything, it'd be Eternal Soul and probably a navigation. That's the thing. Don't like it. Don't like it much at all. I mean, I've got Invocation, and that's nice and all. But at the same time, he's just gonna banish my monster. He's unaffected by effects, though, so I know for a fact that that doesn't work. It's sad, but true. Alright. Let's summon out Blue Boy. Blue Boy allows me to add up to 2 of these. So let's get 2 of those. Very nice, very nice. Let's go ahead and set Memory. And set Super Poly. That way I can summon out more monsters. Gonna summon out all of the monsters. And let's see, I could just, you know, could do that. Let me think. Fusion summon using fusion cards. Why not? Let's go Invocation. Let's go ahead and bring out old Winda. I'm gonna put this right here. Thank you. And then Wendy's going to go off, and Squamato will go off. There you go. And I've got an idea. Actually, this works better than what I was planning to do. This will work just a smidge better than my original plan. Or it would have, if it wasn't for them dastardly kids and their stupid dogs. I was going to send my dragon to the grave. That way I could... well, we'll see what he's banishing. Okay, that works. Okay. Where's dragon? Send the dragon to the grave, and then the dragon goes off. Pops Eternal Soul. That gets rid of his Dark Magician. And then we attack for game. There you go. The Dark Magician guy, little too low effort there, my dude. Sorry to say, but I'm attacking you with all the things. This is where the Mekk-Knights shine, people. This is why we've been going second all day. So, there's our fourth and final win. There's an OTK for you. Doesn't matter that my opponent surrendered. But, very nice, and let's go for the end screen. Alrighty, the Shaddoll Mekk-Knight Invoked deck did just fine. We got all the wins we could ever want. I didn't get to do everything, but that's mostly because of all the different things this deck can do. There's just so many different combos and things. It's really hard to get them all done in one day. But I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw nonetheless. Smash like if you liked it. And tomorrow we're wrapping up this, what do you call it, waifu week thing we're doing with some harpy ladies. So, stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys enjoyed today. Your boy Memphis signing off for now. Take care till next time.